Mean more after the last 2 seasons not being in a position to play meaningful games in December?
Yeah, it gives you another reason to want to play even harder, right? I mean, we're obviously playing as hard as we can regardless, but yeah, definitely being able to say you're in the hunt still is a little extra sugar on top, right? Where, the main goal is obviously trying to get all the way to the end. And yeah, we've been in situations where it's like, yeah, you're out, like we're just now trying to put good film out there, and been in situations where we are in the hunt and making it to the playoffs, and it's just more things added onto the plate where it's like, yes, like really excited to come in and, like I said, work with the guys. That's what it comes back to for me too. It's just being in this environment, and just even with you, like the media telling the story, us going out and playing, like the whole ecosystem just really gets me fired up, especially when we have a chance to go to playoffs. It's really special.
Austin, for you personally, how quickly can you get past a loss? Like that game Sunday happens, and when are you over?
See, for me, yeah, it's the loss, but it's individual plays. I think I pull from that loss. I'm like, oh, if I did this, on that play, or if I would have taken an inside route or break, or if I'd have cut here, that really sticks with me. I think that sticks with me throughout the entire week and season. The loss I pretty much get over, like we're gonna win, we're gonna lose some, but it comes down to my individual play where I really could have helped the team that I really need to learn from that, so I don't repeat it, later on in the season. It stays with me for my entire career, right? I know plays, specifically like there's a couple choice routes I run across the middle. I think it was the Vikings, I think it was, where I came across the middle, tipped the ball, boom, pick across the middle, like things like that. We're just like,
It's Patriots.
What was it? Patriots? Yeah, Patriots. Right there. Thanks. And it's like, okay, let me get some of those after practice. Like, let me keep getting that mesh with Jay Hurt. So plays, I would say, stick with me more. But the games, give me a couple days. We got to move on.
Austin, at what point in your career, there's only a handful of backs doing what you're doing this year. At what point did it click for you that I'm not just an undrafted free agent, I'm not just a meaningful contributor, I'm one of the elite backs in the NFL?
See, I don't even see it like that either. It's always, my mindset has been the same since I was a rookie, man. And it's literally just try to build. Like I don't compare myself to anybody. Some people compare me when they're trying to talk, like, oh, he's, Kamara, like, oh, Christian, like these catching backs, people that can catch the ball. But it's like, for me, I'm like, I can't focus on that because I started out special teams and that was my role. And I just put everything into that. And then I started getting offense and I got more offense. Now I'm full-time offense. And so it's always been, okay, how can I improve my game in this offense with the opportunities that I'm getting, right? That's my role. And so I haven't even, like elite back fantasy, I know that's all things, and I definitely, give attention to those people in that community, and I really appreciate it. But when it comes to being in the building and being here, it's about just doing my job, basically, right? I'm not really like saying, oh, I'm elite or anything like that. I have a role. And I've built up this role to this point, and I continue to try to build on it, and whatever that is, whether it's leadership, whether it's, me shooting, who knows? I try to get back out there and gunner sometimes, like, coach, don't forget, I can play gunner. So whatever it is, I don't know. I guess I just hate comparing myself to others, because I'm trying to be the best version of myself.
How do you